Hello. So in this video, I am going to explain the end of service module of Synodica. So here it is pre-configured with UAE and Saudi Arabia localization. So for other localization, we can install configure it. So here we need to select country and currency, and the payroll structure is defined here, so select this one. And if you want to grant the payout of the leaves not used by employee, you can select this one, and days in year country used to calculate end of service amount. So based on that, we can configure the leave policy for paid time off. Based on the monthly pro-rata, we will give 100% of payout, and for overtime or compensatory days, we will give 150% of payout. Full allocation done till now. Here each country has some formula slabs, that is from 0 to 5 years or from 0 to 2 years we will pay this much amount of salary, and for remaining years we will pay this much amount of salary. So we can configure that one here, and if there is some no gratuity rule also, then we can configure the no salary rule also. Now for each departure reasons, we will select the percentage based reward and based termination reason. And based on the termination reason, if the payout is the same, then we will set up 100%. If based on termination reason the payout is different, that is for example from 0 to 2 years, we will give only 33% of the payout if the contract ends due to unavoidable circumstances. And then from 2 to 5 years, we will give 50%. From 5 to 10 years, we will give 66%. And from 10 years onwards, we will give 100% of reward based on determination like the standard formula. Then we can configure this one. So here for all departure reasons supported by the country localization should be filled up properly. And leave policy, formula slabs and departure reason, you can find it here. This is calculator. Anytime you can calculate if the employee is going to leave, and before creating the record, you can also calculate that what will be the end of service amount he will get. So based on this, you will get the clear demarcation of the total amount with the breakdown detailed in year to year, that you will get this much amount for this rule. That is for first 5 years, you will get half yearly salary. From remaining 6 years, you will get full month salary. Now coming to settlement record, we can select here any of the employee. Let's say this employee resigned. So we will select the country rule, and we will select the departure reason, and the last working day we will select as 31st of May. Now if we want to include any remaining salary in this end of service calculation or not, if yes, then we can select it here, and we can select number of days. Otherwise, if not, we can just tick this and untick. And if we want the leave to be paid out, then we will select this one and we will submit. So it will automatically calculate the end of service calculation. It will add it here, the leave settlement, the 10 accrued leaves for the amount. If we have any other deduction, for example, the employee has IT deduction of 1000, and that is allowance of 2000, then we will create it here. So on recalculating, it will be settled up as allowance and deduction here. So now you will get the whole detailed breakdown here. If any remaining salaries, then it will be here. For the leave payout, it will be here. For the end of service, it will be here. The gross and the allowance and the deduction, whole payout detailed structure, you will get the result here. So once confirmed, it will be moved to approved state, and you can either reset to draft or create a journal entry. And once the journal entry created, you can mark it as paid. So now the end of service record is paid. The employee will be automatically archived with the selected termination reason, and the contract will end automatically with the end date and the termination reason. So it will be done automatically. And this will work for all localization except UAE and Saudi Arabia also. And for UAE and Saudi Arabia, we have default pre-configured rules available here. Thank you.